With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup.
Nah. What else they got? Alright. I'm gonna join his. Alright, bet. Let's get it. It's my controller charging before this joint died. That's a bet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll start the drive with Gray. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
Man, you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him?
He gonna keep his ass in the pocket.
That's got to feel great for them.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Yeah, I'm not going for
and
that.
Looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Dante Jackson
in no way, shape, or form is that shit going on.
Finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback,
right,
because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Following the interception, Mayfield. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there.
They're talking about let's go Lamar. Are you stupid, Lee?
And the Panthers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Let's go Lamar. Lamar ain't going nowhere but home.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he'll muscle his way up to the
I need another charger. This one is way too short.
The Ravens at 7-2 here on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker,
appreciate that, Lee.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Throwing is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 39. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution
should have fumbled for it. That's big chance.
Hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball
is, get that boy.
One can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep.
Go get that boy.
On that play,
thank you. Good bait. Too much pressure.
And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard
Too much pressure.
line.
Go get them. Get after that shit. You
can't
can't roll out and throw on a run no more. This ain't last year. On last Madden, that shit would have worked.
Last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Mayfield off the play fake. hit as he
I didn't know what
throws
number
there,
he was. I mean,
incomplete.
what
So
icon he
CD, this
was.
defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking
I
on a
smelled
team
that
that's in the
blitz.
midst of a winning streak. It's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And foreseeing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. To throw, Mayfield. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That third down conversion good for 23. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Marcus Williams from his safety spot making a nice play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Play fake, Mayfield. That pass complete to Moore. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. To the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a
Baker's so
drive
tough.
that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Them plays don't work no more. That bullshit don't work.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Jackson.
That's a great throw.
Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 3rd and 19,
vertical still work though.
As they're able to convert.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Play action. Now Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
I know if I left a linebacker over there, that stupid shit was going to work. He real life do the same thing all game. Y'all, this is the nigga y'all need to be talking to.
And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
Can't believe I just let him score.
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-7.
I hate
Tucker now
giving up touchdowns.
Following the touchdown.
You know what I'm saying?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
From the 27, Mayfield. Open man is Robbie Anderson.
Oh,
And he'll be
you
tackled
can go out, bro.
on the chalk of the
Don't get hit like that again.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And the running lane.
I can't buy a block. My goodness.
Stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete there to Moore. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And they'll have have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle.
Hey, dog. He fumbled. McCaffrey? Hey, dog. Okay.
A lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, not get free.
That's tough.
In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work.
Yeah, right. I'm a fucking football man.
Dante Jackson picks it.
Yeah, I'm my fucking ball man.
This one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense.
I don't play that shit.
Game. I think he was trying to just
you got that one. You're not getting another one.
Pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few.
Put no press on him. You don't have time for that play action shit.
Just a little more animated.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action. It's Jackson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
I can't even find the play I want to run.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Bullshit every time.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson.
Hey! How did you get? That's tough. Good play is that?
As the first half is winding down, and the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds.
Hey, that's a. He darted that bitch. I need Lamar. Give me Lamar.
Get the touchdown here in the final moments of the 2nd quarter, and remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the 2nd half and score again, you can change the.
I'm gonna stop gambling and just leave them zones how they are.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Mayfield on first down. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So we'll reach halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
I can't believe they're really making us a game, though.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now
He's
they want to make sure
rushes
they get
for
that
8
going.
yards.
So
I know my line is not that bad.
This ball game and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. McCaffrey on the counter. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. It'll be a pickup
Just a little bit of blocking.
With a 3rd and 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Mayfield on play action. On the move to his
Can't throw the ball.
Can't find a receiver, and he's
I'm going for this.
Blitz works to perfection for AJ.
To me, the defense is a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. He hits more. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. A 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They make their 2nd half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
So the opening
40-yard line, Mr. Fed.
Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Like, damn, are you a commissioner? Oh, he couldn't get there. That shit works every time. That's so annoying.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 55 yards.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, and his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the
I get Lamar. I'm going crazy.
Would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
There's too many of us right there.
It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Should have been picked. Why did they be swatting him when they got a perfectly good interception?
Tucker's kick is good.
That probably would have cribbed that joint. Nah, Lamar fast as shit. He'd have got one down. I don't know. Depending on who got that, if Jackson had got that, he'd have cribbed that joint.
It is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Excuse me.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The offense
damn, if I break a rule, the commissioner would tell me. You don't got to say nothing.
Add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there.
Let me try this, John. Do this work for me?
Defense right now.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mayfield escaping the pressure right toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he
He's supposed to. Nah, that is Williams. But he was supposed to punch that nigga in his mouth.
There's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
That's a terrible throw. Oh my goodness.
Get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And again, it's Mayfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Oh.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are right back in this football
He's
game.
fast.
Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock.
Probably should have
It's
led it
almost
some
like
more.
they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away
Hey,
from
he got to be nice. He keeping up with DJ Moore.
Carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a band.
Oh my God. What the fuck? Hey. What the How many times is out Russ gonna beat you niggas?
They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you
like he got 50 yards of separation?
a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense, almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass.
Play action and out routes the whole game. That's it.
Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. To the 43, second down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also
I called the wrong play. I looked at the play I wanted to call and pressed the wrong play.
They're doing everything possible to have them do it again. They need that turnover.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To throw, Mayfield.
Hey, what? Fool, he's what kind of throw is that? That nigga's beat. Oh my God.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any
I should have led him.
has this defense.
Here come the out routes. How dare you to try that?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buried by
Look at Leak. Leak want to see me lose so bad. That's sick.
But that's not just been the problem.
Thought it was all love.
They've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes
putting your faith in him
inside the 10-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now a throw
Give me
in the end
Lamar.
zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. And Cook has it, left side. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Hey! What the fuck? He didn't even touch the nigga. Like whoa, hey, nah. Ah, man. Y'all gotta do something about that. Nigga started running. It's a nigga on his, touching him, and he not even trying to block the nigga.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off.
Just throw me another Stevie.
In a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Oh! Ha!
The ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, this was fun.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Should have floated them off, or should have sent that shit. He tried to dart it.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that
the game never should have been this close in the first place, though.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied.
No, how did they just letting them come out here and play action, out route the whole fucking game, and the corners is just getting beat by that shit.
Right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Like, he was getting beat by the, oh my god, it was getting beat by the same thing the entire game, and they can't pick up on that. I shouldn't have to tell them every single time, play out. That's probably the play recognition. Oh, that's what it means. Oh, okay.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game.
Oh, I'll take
in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward. Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that.
And this is
Thank you.
intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by DJ Reed. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me.
That's a great catch. He's looking like a receiver with that.
A quarterback with less experience or less talent, but a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. So this one is over. A victory.
Every time Leak put his faith in somebody, what happened? He get let down.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right?
You know what? I might have to release this nigga. Oh, you are gone. I need that cap space. He got 3 years left. That's a hefty penalty though. Fuck, bruh. This nigga's gone. I probably don't re-sign Baker. This nigga can go.